for another presentation here tonight at the Big T100 at Taggart County Motorplex. As we have new guys breaking into all-time high speed and track records here, with Charlie here breaking into a 16.9s. Absolutely insane. You know, Kansas, after going through and seeing that roster, who do y'all think is going to be able to pull it out tonight?
Checking it out right now.
Bring out of this 37 car, show you what that beast looks like. As they are qualifying now. And Kansas, if y'all don't care, would you go to Mook Dude's broadcast during the race, or we can keep a lap count?
I'm already on it.
On Mook Dude's?
Yep.
Thank you.
There's a lot of good guys in here.
Yeah, this is the elite of the elite for the dirt racing here on NASCAR Heat 3. These guys are here. They can all get the job done. And all running very close times. I just got done from practicing really close with them. They're all running from that 16.9 now is the fastest anybody's ran here tonight. And that being Too Slow Charlie to about the 3s. So very close field on speed tonight. And I think honestly the things we're going to decide this is kind of like what we saw last week with Dreeben and whoever's going to be able to get the jump off these restarts. You know, we do have stages.
I think I'm going to have to go with the number 17.
AJT, wow. Well, since you're going to have to go with him, I believe I'm going to go with 37. Dave, who are you going to go with here?
No, I'm going to go with 37 as well.
I'm with you right there on that one. I believe Too Slow Charlie's going to get her done tonight. He's been really fast and always a threat to win, as me and DK kind of joked about last week. He should really change his name to Too Fast Charlie instead of Too Slow.
Well, I think it was at one time.
I think it was too. But definitely should be a wild and wacky race. I think this field's going to get pretty spread out in this thing. But we'll have to see. And here we're going to go ahead and show you Kansas' pick in that 17. Dan Goodman, American flag. Number 17 car. Definitely a machine to be reckoned with here tonight. Both these guys, I believe it's definitely going to be a 2-horse race in this thing. As we saw a newcomer last week come up, and it was Coke FN. Be able to really run up front in his first appearance in the Dudes Broadcasting Network Dirt Tour. There at Dreeben. Another guy I would have to say to watch out for is Nowhere to Run, Shane. There in the 33 car, he's definitely also a force to be reckoned with, and definitely going to be really fast. There's only 2 races left until these boys' playoff, with a couple guys sitting down in the bubble spot. Kansas, could you go ahead and read through those points?
Yep. Come on, load it. Load. There we go. Too Slow Charlie leading with 122. AJT in second with 108. Third is D-Stang with 99. That Dude is in fourth with 90. The Hated Dude is in fifth with 85. Coke FN is sixth with 73. Headline is in seventh with 65. Lorenz, Iowa is in eighth with 54.
Sitting right there on that bubble spot.
Ninth is Nowhere to Run with 52, only 2 points behind Lorenz, Iowa. Then in 10th is Hack Trip. Oh, he is tied with Nowhere to Run with 52 points.
We're definitely gonna have to watch out for those three drivers tonight and lower in this field to see who's gonna be in there. As this is one of the two races left of the season until we go to that playoffs. It's a point in the season to see these guys battle for a championship. Now, Kansas.
Then you got Mook Dude. He's 1 point behind Hack Trip and Nowhere to Run. And he's sitting 11th. Then you got Dub Dude in 12th with 42. Keith Hope in 13th with 40. Hunter 17 2000 is in 14th with 33. Pro Dog is in 15th with 32. And Country rounds out the last spot in 16th with 25.
Well, as you see, I mean, the main battle going on the track tonight is definitely going to be for that playoff spot. You're going to see some guys break out and really try to get a win tonight.
That's
guys going to be
down between Iowa, Nowhere to Run, Hacks, and Moot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. These guys,
right
all four of those guys could definitely break into this thing tonight and be just fantastic. Because we're getting some messages now, waiting for the qualifying order to come in.
You got Moot. He's 3 points behind Iowa. And you got Hacks and Nowhere to Run. They're only 2 points behind him.
Yeah, I mean, there's a very tight battle there that we're all going to have to keep our eyes on tonight.
And the top 8 go to final rounds, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so there, 1, 2, 3, 4 cars are going to be battling for that 8th place to get in. That should be a good battle. The 7, the 33, the 36, and the 8.
There's definitely not going to be any fuel saving here.
Oh no. They're going to chew up some tires too. I'm surprised if we see some lap
what numbers
times
were the
fall
4
off.
drivers in?
The Lorenz, Iowa is in the number 7. Nowhere to Run to. Nowhere to Run to is in the 33, and Hacks is in the 36, and Mook is in the number 8.
I got the 7, 33, and 8. What was the other
36.
one?
36.
Those are the 4 I'm going to be watching tonight.
Yeah. Because those 4 are going to battle for that event, transfer spot. We'll just have to wait and see where they start on the lineup and watch them from there.
Right now we are just waiting on the invite. Sorry for the blue screen. I'm going to go ahead and ask AJ when it's all going down here. Well, 37 definitely. I mean, a lot of these guys up there, they're just trying to build some of these playoff points and everything else to go ahead and, move on to this thing and, get in. It's Too Slow Charlie's also the leader in points, won some races this season. You got several stage wins, so definitely one of the main guy almost here. I think him and AJT is going to probably be battling this thing out for a win tonight. Yeah, I would like to see one of those guys sitting there on the bubble breakthrough and get a win. It would definitely change this playoff.
No, I'm definitely going to be watching the 7.
Yeah, they're waiting for one more guy right now. We're just gonna chill out here in the broadcast booth. As we're waiting on him, I'm actually gonna, cause it might be a minute before they get that guy in there. I'm actually gonna send y'all an invite to a race so we can show these guys how to get around here. If y'all want to.
Oh, I don't mind.
Almost the same settings they're using tonight. Here we are. We're gonna get y'all in. Maybe have us a little battle of a race going right here before these boys get on track. Smoke just sent me a message saying he's watching us on the big 55-inch TV in his house. So it don't look like he's gonna be joining us in the broadcast booth. Kansas, you gonna join this lobby right here? We'll do something past the time for a minute till we get invited this thing.
What are we doing?
Join my lobby. We're doing a little race at Taggart first before we get the invites. Yeah. We go Taggart County Motorplex. This thing is a flatter track, kind of comparable to the Richmond track that they also run on in this in the Dirt Series. I know a lot of people use the same setup and transfer it over to Richmond.
I didn't know we could do that.
Yeah. Shoot definitely I know it's fast. Shoot.
This track reminds me of the Illinois State Fairgrounds.
We're going green. Be ready here. Hammer down. Got one up top. All clear.
Definitely gonna back that corner out. These guys do know what they're doing this thing.
Inside. You got room. You're clear.
I don't know how it's
Still there.
You've got really loose down that though. You've got enough grass. One thing these guys are going to watch for out. This race.
Still there. 10 to go. Careful, still there.
Ooh.
All right, you're clear. Car there on the inside. All right, you're clear there.
He's gonna get back around me right here. Definitely getting a racy track. Should be a good race.
Still there. You're all clear on the bottom end. Car there on the inside. All right, you're clear. Inside, inside. Stay high up here. Still
that
there.
outside does not work at all. You can kind of hang on there and stop the bleeding for a second. You gotta get back down that inside. Start making passes again if you're gonna get up the front.
Still there. Car outside, hold your line. All clear. 5 to go, 5 to go. Got a car coming inside now. Alright, you're clear there.
You see how much his laptop's dropped once you're practicing with this thing, you know, once you're racing with somebody, you can see yourself fall off.
Two laps left, stay calm.
As you can see, lifetime difference from motors racing to other races where it is now. Went from 6s to 5s, I mean from 5s to 2s.
You got 1 to go. Go get the checker flag, it's yours.
You guys take it. Yeah, keep battle right there. Hopefully right there is a pretty decent preview of what y'all are going to be seeing later on tonight. Whenever I get this thing up and going.
I'm gonna step away for a minute.
Good. So you can see Fireman ran a 1, I ran a 2, and Dave ran a 3 right there. Definitely some lap times that would be able to keep up with these guys tonight, run about mid-pack, but I mean, if you're going to be out front, you need to be hitting those O's and 9s. Show you the leaderboard for this track here tonight and show you who all is in this thing. On the all-time, and you know all these guys are. I'll show you a little bit more of what we're running. As you can see, Doob Dude, Too Slow Charlie, Coke FN, AJT, the Hated Dude, all guys that running tonight have ran 9s before. So, well, besides Coke FN. But he's right there on their tails. All these guys have ran 9s before. Only one 8 ever by Cranky Dave 32 with the 899. So you check on the weekly and see the more recent times from these guys. As you can see, the Hater Dude ran a 16.95. Too Slow Charlie with a 16.991. Pretty much all of these guys, you know, up here on this top board are from the dudes. So definitely something to look out for here tonight. Which Charlie is also the fastest of the day. You see pretty much every single guy out there running either 9s or flats and this thing to 1s. If you're going to be contention, you need to be running those O's pretty consecutively.
Anybody want to guess on how long this race is going to take?
I don't know. Hopefully it don't take too long.
I'm already going to call it. I'm going to say less than 35 minutes.
That would be definitely nice. Hopefully we get this thing going pretty quick. We'll get you guys in here. We're gonna get them rolling here in just a minute. I'm just waiting on the invite from AJT. Sorry for the blue screen, folks. I do believe they are now in qualifying. All these fantasy teams in here in this career mode is definitely interesting. The Play Fast Motorsports 37. I've always thought this thing kind of looked like Bloomer's car. Kinda. Charlie's former car in that 66 before he switched over to the 37. There, it looks awful nice. We're gonna have Crow Dog running that 9 car tonight. I do know that. I think the Hater Dude is in the 00. Coke FN in the 3.
The Muskies are still waiting on qualifying.
33 tonight of Shane, nowhere to run. 22 of Depot. $17 of AJ. I can't remember the rest of them, but we'll get her figured out during the race. Hopefully these boys get it going here in just a minute.
Now, what is Luke's YouTube?
Dave has her pulled up. It's Mook Dude something. He's got her pulled up. Dave's got her. And that 17, you know, is there gonna be any change in picks, you know, after running that little race? Or y'all pretty set with your picks?
I'm set with mine.
I don't know. I don't want to take the same guy as Dave. I think I'm gonna have to go with he ain't good last week. We're gonna have to go with Coke FN or that hater dude. If Coke FN's running tonight, I'm gonna have to go with him. But if not, I'm gonna go with the hater dude. He ran awful good last week.
Definitely keeping an eye on the 7, the 33, and the 8, and the 36.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. And can somebody message AJT see when if they're getting ready to go green or something?
I don't believe I have him.
On Moke Dude's broadcast, what are they doing right now? Kind of get up to speed. What the plan is here. NH3 Motorsports. Man, they couldn't have thought of a better name. Innovation Racing, Northfield Motorsports, BGH.
What?
Champions Motorsports, definitely my favorite one.
Okay.
Didn't he race in development?
Who, Moke? Yeah, Moke is trying to make the transition over to asphalt. And getting used to that,
also
getting used to,
I
you
am
know.
also watching Mook's feed now.
Alright, what are they doing? Give me a little update on that thing.
They got 8 of 12 people in the lobby and doing 7 laps.
Alright, that's their qualifying, so they're going qualifying now, boys. You know, going into Heat 4, we know there's not going to be any dirt tracks added, but, you know, there's going to be a lot of changes to the dirt. You know, the supposed high side. No, Fluffy.
That's
Fluffy's
what I wanna
racing.
see.
I don't know, Smoke. I don't think Fluffy's racing. Not that I know of. I didn't get that roster. Oh, man. But,
Is who racing?
Smoke just asked, is Fluffy racing? Is Fluffy in that lobby?
No.
No. Alright. Well, they may be in 2 separate lobbies or something. I don't know. We don't know. I don't think Fluffy's racing. If he was gonna run, he was gonna run the Jefferson here a couple weeks ago. There, we're just waiting to get these boys in here, kind of chilling out. Well, they had to wait. Smoke. They had to wait for a guy to get in here. I don't really know what the deal was with the situation is, but they're qualifying now. We're gonna get her rocking and rolling here in just a minute.
Probably a rear end change.
Yeah, hopefully the crankshaft didn't fall out of one of them. Last call, boys. Last call.
We just changed it to 100 laps. There we go.
Here we go, boys. We're going to get them rolling right now. And this thing, no more wait.
Yeah, 10 seconds. There we go in.
As we're getting loaded in, rocking, and a rolling here at Taggart County Motorplex with the fairground in the back. Here in the Mountain Dew 100. I believe this is the second race.
We can join.
Yeah, I'm already loaded in. I'm pretty sure. I'm loading in right now to it. Yeah, I think I might try to change my pick to Coke FN after seeing that boy last week. I'm already loaded in, Dave.
Dave, join into the chat.
Yeah, join to the party. You can join to the party. Has that 37 starting on the pole. Gets off to a wonderful start. The 8 right there on his back bumper. I don't know who's in the 8, but we're about to find out over here on the top. These guys are going at it just like a dog after a bone.
Luke dude is in third, second.
And that 76 is starting to get up through that field right now. Underneath the 8. He's on. It's a little tight off exit, but he is starting to hunt down that 37. The 37 looks to be strolling and rolling that gap out a little bit. Is the 7? Is it 77? Yeah, 70. No, 76. Sorry, 76 is closing in on that 37, little bit by little bit. Looks to have a little better exit off.
I already see 2 cars that are battling for the fourth. Oh, there's the other car. Half.
Because AJ's starting to come up through this field right now. As we see him making some moves right there, battling with that 36 for 4th place. Nobody can seem to touch that 37. Is that 76 is right there. The 76 and 07's right there, man. But it doesn't seem like they can make up any ground. They're just kind of at a standstill with each other.
Luke has lost a lot of spots.
That he has. I see him struggling back there trying to work it back in. Like we said earlier, man, if you get stuck there on that outside, man, you're going backwards.
We're back to 8
I think we're starting to see that 37 break away from this pack a little bit. From that single file, but not much. Definitely not much as AJ's starting to close in back there. To the back there. Little wonky exit coming off of 4 as the 37 car gets a little tight. A little loose at the same time. It's not something you want to be seeing, but it looks like he got that thing straightened back out. Go back here and move. Don't really know what happened to him as he's running back there, about, back towards the back of the pack right now. Something definitely happened with him because he started second on the outside. Probably just got shuffled out. And there's a 3-way battle for second with the 17, the 07, and the 76. I'm going to give you this aerial view of the Outlaws Racing Station blimp camera.
Oh, you might make that a 4-way battle.
These guys are going at it as AJ gets underneath that 07. He's at his door. Can he get down there and make the move on him this time? This is also going to let that 36 get to the inside of him and get down there past the straightaways. There was contact made between the 37 and the 07. 36 is down the inside of the 17. 17 pulls it off the corner and keeps 3rd position. See that 17 starting to walk away from the 36 and the 07 just a little bit. Starting to try to hunt down that 76 and the 37 as they've kind of been at a standstill for a minute. I would say they're about 3 to 4 car lengths. That's but we see AJ starting to reel in that 76 as the 76 smacks that wall. He can definitely start feeling the pressure, gets into the grass that time, making it easy for this 17 car to get up there. As the 17 almost gets that grass the same way that 76 did the lap before.
Luke is now back up to 7.
How many laps do we have left? 14, 30. We are halfway through the second stage, this first stage now. Is it 76? Looks to be struggling, getting a little loose there on these old tires. As we start to wear out these old tires. We're starting to hit that grass more and more, making it easy for that 17 car to get to his back bumper and try to make that pass. Because honestly, after seeing what that outside did to Mook, I don't even know if I want to make that pass. Oh, the 76 hits the wall. The 17 goes underneath and he's out. That was a little lag. But now the 17 will go down there to the inside of him and is going to make that pass to go into second. As that 37 starts to pull away from the 17 as we 17 finals up to get mine. And the 07 is now by the 76, and he's looking to the inside of the 17. The 76 does a big dive bomb underneath the 07. He sure did right here in this first stage. The 36 makes a big time move on the 07. As the 36 throws it in there really hard. So he tries to get Quinn, make a big slide job pass. And I know that 83 is rolling. And now to pull away from those boys as the 76 starts to close back in on that 17. No, you don't. This track's too flat to carry any momentum up there at all. That 76 tries to throw the move on the 17, but then washes up the racetrack. As that 17 starts to pull back away from that 76. There's something happened right there with the 83 and the 07. And they kind of got messed up. Now the 8 car, Mook Dude's battling his way back up to 5th or 6th now, but it looks like he's going to be able to get that 5th position. Hey Kansas, I gotta take care of something real quick. If you don't care, take over during this stage. Just for a minute. I'll be back.
Top 3 is stage 1. It's gonna be 37 of Too Slow Charlie, 17 of AJ, and 76 of the Hated Dude. Rounding out the top 3. And then Hacks in 4th, Ethan 5th. All those 4 guys that we were going to watch there, Dave, for that bubble spot, we got them sitting 6th, 7th, 10th, and 11th.
Yeah, some guys are gonna have to make big moves.
Those four guys, they're just spread apart. We got a battle for the lead. AJ under East Coast Harley and takes the lead. That will put 37 of East Coast Harley to second. And it looks like the double zeros in third. And then the 76 is fourth. 36 is Hack is fifth. And behind him is the 07 and fourth. Fifth. Yeah, fifth. And then seventh. Oh, contact. Oh, the 36. Oh. There's some contact back here. Between the 07, the 82, the 36. They're just battling for that spot. Looks like East Coast Harley got around the AJ for that first place spot. Oh, and there's a car off the pace. Oh, that is Luke. He got some bad damage. He dropped all the way back. He is now a lap down. And he was one of the guys to watch for that cutoff spot.
But he's just starting to make a move on Charlie there.
And Luke, he wanted that. He's one of the guys that are battling for that transfer spot. He did not need that. He wrecked and went back to 12th and a lap down. And in some races, that's not what you want. You're trying to get in that transfer spot. You don't want to be losing a lap or sitting in last. As we're watching the lead here, speed up. Charlie makes one wrong move, AJ's got him. Double zero straight to the wall back there. Battle for third going on.
I just think Charlie's got too fast of a car.
Yeah. But AJ can stick with him though. There comes AJ underneath. Oh, he's there at the corner panel. And here he comes back underneath. Once again, a battle for the lead.
Charlie slams the door on him.
Oh yeah. Seems like Charlie's got more speed coming off the corner than AJ does. Charlie can close that door. Third place has changed. The hated dude is third, Axe is fourth, and double zero of Chad Gill drops back to fifth. Oh, contact between double zero and the 36 of Axe. There's good racing going on all around. The lead and back there for fourth. Got 3-car battles, maybe 4-car battles. And there's a battle for fourth. Who would get that? And double zero of Chad Gill will get by half for fourth. The hated dude, if he wants a shot at the win, he's got to catch up to these guys out here in the front. They have a pretty good lead on him. How many laps we got left? Get it lap count here in a minute.
They just still working on that bumper, Charlie.
Yeah, every time he gets there, Charlie just like, nope, I'm keeping this lead. But AJ does have a car to stick with Charlie, so he ain't getting too far.
All it takes is a mess up, and AJ will have it.
Yep. Like, oh, he closed on Charlie big time there. He's still underneath Charlie. Looks like AJ made a little bit of a bobble coming off of 3 and 4. They have 19 of 26, well, 20 of 26 laps. There's 6 laps to go. Five laps to go. And here they come, 4 laps to go. Moose is a lap down, so he's coming to get 5 to go, and these guys will be coming around to get just 3 to go in this stage. This is some good racing right here, Dave.
Yes, it is.
From third and back, it seems, oh, we got a battle for third. Axe and the hated dude. If we got a battle for first up here, there's a battle for third. I'd have to say that was the 2 to go. Looks like these guys are coming up on some lap traffic. And that is the end of the stage. Too Slow Charlie wins stage 1 and 2. Man, he's going to be the car to beat in this last final stage. Well, do you think anybody's got anything for Charlie?
No, I don't think anybody. The only Charlie's got to mess up, and I don't see that happening.
I've raced with Charlie a couple of times, and he usually don't mess up at all. He's one of them guys that he just hits his mark, and it can hit it the whole race. But you know, AJ, he's wanting Charlie to mess up so that way he can just go.
I think AJ's trying to intimidate him with some of the bumps, and it just ain't working.
Yeah. Oh, we got a battle for second. The hated dude is there. With these guys battling,
Them racing side by sides is gonna let Charlie pull away.
Oh yeah, definitely. As they get back in line. AJ lost some ground there to Charlie. Battling side by side with the hated dude.
He's probably 3 car lengths, but
Going on in the back. Oh, we got a battle for fourth. 3-car battle. The 07 of Headline. 00 of Chad Gill and the 36 of Hack. And here goes Hack. He wants that 4th place finish. He wants that 4th place spot. Oh, him and Headline made contact. Oh, and here comes D-Stang in the picture. He takes 4th from both of them. Oh, Moose Axe just got put right in the wall. I don't know who put him in the wall, but he hit the wall. He fell all the way back. And look at this, Dave. Luke was a lap down. He's back on the lead lap, and he is up to 8th place already. He's working on that 33 of nowhere to run to.
AJ starting to catch a little bit of a Charlie there.
Oh yeah, he put a gap on him and the hated dude. Probably what he needed so he can run Charlie down, and they got lap traffic coming up in front of him. Looks to be the number 2 of the dub dude. They just that was smart on his part. Just slow down and let the leaders go by. And while we got Luke sitting 7th, and they have 73 of 100 laps done.
Now is where you start to see those tires start falling off.
Yep. And if I'm not mistaken, the 4 that were battling for the transfer spot, we got sitting 6th, 7th. A 9th and 10th. Oh, like that. 8th, 9th, and 10th. 6th, 7th, 6th, 8th, 9th, and 10th are the 4 guys racing for that spot to get in. So the final round of 8. They're all right there. But it looks to be the 30-30 is he wants to spot more. Oh, here comes the 36. I'm Luke. There's the 4 we wanted to watch. Dave, they're all running close by each other.
Still watching this battle up front. It seems like AJ's getting a little bit more in, and Charlie's getting a little bit off.
Yep. AJ closed up on him quick. And look at that lead they got on the hated dude in 3rd. They gotta have 6 car lengths on the hated dude. If not 5, maybe.
Oh, it's probably 8 or 9 car lengths on him.
These guys are just pulling away. AJ just wants to get up there and challenge Charlie for that lead as they got it's lap 81, well 82. They have 19 laps to go, and he wants to. He's gonna try to do anything he can to get past Charlie with 19 laps to go. My correction, 18 laps to go. Coming to get 17 to go. If AJ has anything for Charlie, now would be the time. With just 17 laps to go.
AJ gets a good run into the turn because he's up by the wall, and then he swings it down low, and then gets a heck of a run into the turn. But he just kills himself, I think.
And you know Charlie, he's looking back, loving it, because AJ will close in on him, and Charlie can pull away from him once they come off the corner.
I think Charlie's kind of toying with him. You know, I'll let you come up here touch my bumper, and it's time to go.
Seems we have a caution. We'll see if that's what it is.
Will be any takers on pit road.
Caution with 15 laps remaining. And right now, the two that are fighting for that transfer spot in the points, they're sitting 6th and 7th. That would be Nowhere to Run To and Luke. Oh, and Lorenz, Iowa, the one that's holding on to the 8th place spot in the points, he is right behind them in 8th. So we got that. Those three are who we're going to have to watch.
So we could have a pretty good shakeup tonight.
Yep. Oh, there goes AJ to the lead. I'm wondering if AJ was toying with Charlie.
Oh, and into the wall.
Because AJ's out front now, but Charlie's closing on him though. Charlie's not letting him leave. We have 10 laps to go. I bet you Charlie did not want to see this with 10 laps to go, the lead change. Oh, but here comes Charlie on the inside. Who will get it? Oh, there goes Charlie. Looks like Charlie's going to take it. AJ will slide back to second. And, man, Charlie's led most of this whole race so far. There ain't no stopping him when it comes to Taggart. It looks like we got a battle. It's going to be shaping up for a second. Headline in the 07 is there.
I know Charlie spends a lot of time on his setups, and he's constantly tweaking them.
Yep. And as you can see back there, Mook's stuck on the outside, not where you want to be. There you go, he ducks in behind Hacks. All four of the guys racing for that cutoff spot are right there together.
Oh, and there's a car on the wall.
I'm back. You go ahead and watch the leaders. I'm going to watch this battle for the... Man, oh, Hacks is in front. These guys are racing for that transfer spot. Oh, and there goes these things in the wall.
AJ just gets under Charlie. They're duking it out.
Oh, we're going to go back to the leaders.
AJ takes the lead.
But there comes Charlie underneath. Oh, Charlie got down on the apron. Now this is a battle shaping up. They're making contact. Charlie's like, nope, I'm winning it. Oh, more contact. Oh! Got two cars wrecking.
Oh, and Charlie and AJ just wrecked.
And that was the end of the race. We'll get the official result of who won that.
That was close.
Charlie is your winner. Charlie won that. Woo. That was a good battle for that race win there.
I would like to see the time on that.
So we need to interview the top three?
I have no idea.
once we get Bulldog back in here, we'll find out.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Okay, you interview the top 3?
Yeah, we'll have to get them in
Okay,
here.
Charlie, AJT, and leave headline.
Yeah, I know. I sat in here and I watched the whole thing. I just out of breath. I've been sick and I just couldn't talk no more. I got coughing and stuff, and
Yeah, and that was a heck of a race for the...
that it was. That was awesome. That was just good old-fashioned short track racing at its finest. Get AJ in here. I don't know if he even wants to talk after that. Well, that was awesome though. That was awesome.
Yes,
I saw
it was.
them wreck right there on the back stretch, and I was sitting back here cheering for AJ. But you know, AJT did race him clean right there. He raced him just as clean as he could, and Charlie was the one starting to give the bumper right there. I will have to go ahead and call that one out. Yo.
What's up?
Well, could you help us get Charlie in here in third headline?
Yeah, let me get right on that.
Well,
that was racing.
yeah, it was an awesome finish, man. Probably one of the best ones I've seen on Heat 3. That was wild.
What was the time on that?
With injured in the caution, right?
Yeah. Let me see. I gotta get these guys in.
Hey,
Everyone
AJ.
got there, and I have no idea. What's up?
Smoke said to tell you to check your messages on Facebook.
Alright, cool. Let me get headline was third.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna
Yeah.
suggest him right now.
Or whoever the 07 was. Is that headline?
Yeah.
Alright.
That was a good run, AJ.
Yeah, man, you think?
You see the overall though?
Sure did. I didn't get one of them good ones.
Alright,
Alright, go ahead. Y'all can start with Charlie.
who wants to go ahead and take the first interview?
Yeah, I'll take it. Charlie, I had you pick to win. Dave Ferguson. I want to know, was you kind of toying with him?
Actually, I wasn't. Once I got up front there at the second stage, he was in the draft, so he stayed with me the whole time.
Well, it seemed like every time you got to your bumper, you just drive away a little bit, and then you say, well, come on up here again. We got a race.
Nah, I was just trying to give it everything it had.
Well, that was a good win. Good race.
Appreciate it.
Alright, AJ, you know, let me go over here to that 17 car real quick. You know, you had a good car. I know I actually had you dialed in at the very beginning of this thing, but I didn't want to pick you because, you know, that bad juju we put on each other, and I didn't want to take the same pick as Kansas. So, you know, I picked the hated dude or Coke. I didn't know if Coke was racing or not, but I ended up picking the hated dude. You know, definitely had you dialed in though. Figured you was gonna be really strong in this thing. Well, you know, was really glad to see you up there. Being able the only other guy that'll lead laps the whole race. You know, it was not many, but I mean you did. You know, being able up there, you know, we kind of all saw, you know, you race him very cleanly, and you know, in my eyes, it didn't really look like he returned the favor that much. What's your thoughts and opinions on that one?
Oh no, I was first two stages definitely was trying to get around him without contact, and that obviously just wasn't possible. So I settled in there at the end of stage 2 at second. Then the lap started winding down in stage 3. We're hanging out again at the front, and I think a yellow comes out with like 14 to go. and stacked them back up. And it's like, oh well, after that, who knows? Whatever happens here is gonna happen. I guess I just need to be a little better at the bump and run there at the end and make sure he can't catch me back.
I'm gonna have to work on that during this week. Training sessions with me and Smoke on the bump and run.
But no, man, I threw the kitchen sink at him. That was everything I had. And, like I said, I was trying to be clean the whole time.
Yeah, man.
It moved out the groove to get around them when I could, but I ultimately couldn't pull it off. But
it honestly looked like that was about the only way to get by. Looked like that was honestly the only way to get by anybody tonight. Was to get there and move them.
Everybody circled around the bottom. There's not much grip up there in that middle groove to get around somebody who's hooking the white line, so it's tough, man. Especially when you got the baddest dude in town you're trying to get around.
Hopefully that'll change the heat for him.
That's why I said his name shouldn't be too slow.
Everybody tells him that he ain't changing it. That's the joke. Get it? Ha ha. Hey, everybody, 1, 2, 3. Ha ha ha.
There you go, Kansas.
No. So is headline.
Yeah, he said he needs a.
Here we go. Now, Kens, if you want to take this last one, that would be my pleasure, because my throat's starting to hurt again.
07.
Yeah, it's something I need to do is get to the car.
What's going on, bro? Headline. Oh no. Finishing third. Did you have anything for the front two?
Oh no, I didn't have nothing for him. I didn't have nothing for third if precaution didn't come out. I was a top 5 car if I was lucky.
Yeah, I seen you and the hated dude back there battling for that third spot.
Yeah, that was pretty intense.
Wasn't sure who really wanted it that more.
Well, we were in the same parties. I mean, we were chit-chatting, keeping it clean, but he could have crossed me up. I think he might have got a little bobble or something that kind of just decided that, oh, if it wasn't for that, I'd been 4th place. Definitely didn't have nothing for the front runners.
No, definitely, man. If they would have looked like if they would have wrecked a little sooner out there, you'd be able to get this in. When it first came out, I was kind of sitting back there because I had to quit broadcasting for a little bit because my throat started hurting me. But I thought when they wrecked there on the back stretch, I thought it was going to be you that won it. So.
No.
I didn't know how many laps was left, so I got oxide when they wrecked.
Yeah, I did too. I was like, well.
But Headline would have loved it if they would have done that on the backstretch. Yeah, he could have just drove right on by him. He had been in victory lane.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do all that now. I already said that Charlie and AJ, them guys are fast. I had absolutely nothing for them. I didn't have anything for most of them guys. I just got lucky.
I feel you there, man. I've been in that situation many times on some of these draft tracks. I ain't got the fastest car or whatever, but on here you just got to make the most out of what you're given and always be, always put yourself in position there. Even if you ain't got the fastest car to get the good finish. But
let's say I guess luck was on my side tonight.
I feel you there.
I got a fast car. I got a consistent car, but I don't have as fast as these guys do at the moment. I'll go back to the garage. Day late and $1 short. I'll be back.
Go back, take it back to the garage, and work on it for the next track.
I know that's right.
Well, boys, I think that's going to include our broadcast here tonight. This has been Bulldog 46X_ with. It's when y'all are supposed to, give your name tags and use your names when I say that. When I say with, that's y'all's cue. I hate when people don't get that.
No. Dave Ferguson, 365. I'm old.
EFC Fireman 2019.
And this has been the Dudes Broadcasting Network BT 100 at Taggart Motorplex. Adios.